My precious child, my love for you does not fade with time or tremble under pressure. It stands firm, like the sun that rises without fail. Yet, I ask you to guard your circle wisely. The voices you allow near your heart shape your spirit more than you realize. Stay close to those who lift you toward faith, who remind you of who you are in me, who see the gold beneath your scars. Do not harden your heart toward those still wandering in darkness. Love them, guide them, but do not let their shadows dim your flame. Be the steady light that points them home. When mockery or rejection comes because of your faith, remember, I see it all, and I will be your vindication. Every silent act of kindness, every tear shed in perseverance, becomes a seed I water in secret. In time, it will bloom into a harvest of joy. And those dreams buried deep within you, the ones that refuse to die, I place them there. They are not accidents. Offer them back to me and watch what I can do. My power delights in turning impossibilities into testimonies. Even now, the breath of my spirit is awakening what once seemed lost. Trust that stirring within you. It is not random. It is me calling your spirit to rise again. If something in you awakened while reading this, type 5151, and let that be your yes to divine renewal. My beloved child, can you sense it? That quiet spark awakening inside you? That gentle pulse of hope whispering, there must be more than this? Lean closer. That stirring is my spirit breathing new life into your heart. Ask me where to go next, and I will show you. Seek wise voices, but first come to me, your truest source of direction. If the next step feels uncertain, take it anyway, knowing I have already gone before you, preparing every detail. When fear rises, remember what I place within you, not timidity, but power, love, and a sound mind. No shadow can overpower a heart anchored in me. And speak carefully, my child. Your words build worlds. When you declare my promises, you awaken your faith and create room for the miraculous. Don't echo despair. Proclaim truth. Speak life over your days, because what you say aligns your spirit with heaven's rhythm. You carry authority as my own. Use it. Let gratitude guard your soul. Give thanks not only for what shines, but for what stretched you. Gratitude is the doorway through which peace enters. When you thank me, even for small mercies, the breath you take, the morning light, a friend's kindness, you magnify my presence above every trial. And when you wonder if you are strong enough for tomorrow, remember, your strength was never meant to come from you. It flows from me. If your heart feels this true stirring, type 9191 and walk boldly into life I've already prepared for you. My beloved child, you carry a strength within you that even you have not yet discovered. What feels like frailty to you is the very place where my power dwells most deeply. Do not depend solely on your own might, for my strength fills the spaces where yours fades. When you ask, I release courage that defies exhaustion, wisdom that quiets confusion, and endurance that outlasts every storm. When the waves rise, do not look at their size. Fix your eyes on me. Keep your gaze steady, and you will walk across the waters that once threatened to pull you under. The moment fear steals your focus, you begin to sink. But when you look back to my face, faith lifts you again. There will be days when you feel dry, when your spirit seems dull and distant. Yet my presence does not ebb and flow with emotion. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Worship through the silence. Pray even when words feel heavy. Read my word until its truth becomes louder than your thoughts. Those quiet seasons are sacred. They root your soul so deep that no wind can uproot you. Guard your thoughts, my child. Every lie you allow to linger plants seeds of defeat, but truth uproots them. When despair whispers, answer with faith. I am loved. I am chosen. I am redeemed. Speak these truths aloud until your mind begins to agree with heaven. I see your longing to encounter me in a deeper way. That desire is not random. It's my spirit drawing you closer, calling you into a place of divine intimacy. If this word awakens something in you, type 5151 and step into the strength I've already placed within your soul. My beloved one, that longing you feel deep within your spirit is my own heartbeat stirring inside you. It's not a random hunger. It's my invitation. Come and drink from the fountain that never runs dry. Don't just reach for religion. Reach for relationship. Don't just sing about me. Commune with me. When you worship in spirit and truth, when your heart bows, not just your voice, the veil between heaven and you grows thin. In that stillness, I reveal who I truly am, the God of comfort, wisdom, laughter, and endless peace. Rest, my child. Even holy work must pause for renewal. Rest is not weakness. It's faith, the assurance that I, not your striving, hold the world together. Lay down your burdens. Power down the noise. Let my presence refill the places that have run dry. If you are mourning, let your tears fall into my hands. I will not waste them. I turn ashes into beauty, despair into melody, and wounds into wisdom. Your grief will one day be the oil that heals others. And when opposition arises, when resistance comes just as you begin to rise, remember, darkness fears the light within you. The enemy trembles at your perseverance. Keep pressing on. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory echoing through heaven. If this word speaks to the hunger in your heart, type 7171 and let your spirit rise again in the rhythm of divine rest and unstoppable faith. My precious child, your faith shines brighter than the finest gold, forged not in ease, but through the fires of trust. Feel my glory resting upon you now, like sunlight soaking into your soul. Release the weight you've been carrying, the tightness, the silent fears, the unspoken strain. Breathe, for my grace is entering the spaces where worry once lived. In that breath, peace speaks. All is well, for I am with you. When you rise from this moment, let my peace travel with you. Let kindness light your eyes. Let hope steady your words. Let faith guide your steps. You can walk with me not just in prayer, but in every ordinary place. The hum of your kitchen, the noise of your workday, the quiet of your drive. Invite me into the small moments, and you'll find heaven woven through your routine. As you make room for me, creativity will awaken. Ideas will flow. You'll see that life was never meant to be survived. It was meant to be lived radiantly. And when you shine, others will glimpse my heart through you. Remember this too. Your past cannot revoke your calling. I don't cancel my promises because of your mistakes. I redeem them. Remain teachable, stay humble, and I will lift you higher than your own striving ever could. If this truth calmed your heart today, type 8181 and step forward clothed in grace, guided by my unshakable favor. My dear one, when pride whispers that you've made it on your own, pause and remember, every breath, every victory, every open door flows from my grace. Give me the glory, and you'll find I can trust you with even greater things. And when discipline comes, do not mistake it for rejection. My correction is the deepest form of love. Just as a parent guides a child away from danger, I refine you to protect the purpose within you. Each trial is not punishment but purification, removing what limits your light so that you reflect more of my holiness. You long to know what lies ahead, yet I only show you one step at a time. If I unveil the full story, its weight would crush your spirit. Trust me daily, moment by moment. My timing is not delay, it's design. Every closed door, every redirection, every pause holds divine intention. And no, you have not missed your destiny. I weave even your detours into redemption. The years you call lost, I call seed years, now ready to bloom. The scars you carry will speak of healing, not failure. They are proof that grace has done its work. Walk forward, my child. Let go of regret. Keep your eyes on the author of your story. I make all things new. If this truth stirred something deep in you, type 6363. And let heaven know you still believe in the beauty I'm writing through your life. My beloved child, Do not hide the story of what I've done for you. Share it boldly. Let others see how I carried you from despair into radiant hope. Your honesty will become a vessel for my power. When you open your heart, my strength shines through your scars. Lift your eyes now. Let gratitude rise like dawn. Let worship wash over your worries until peace settles in your soul. In that sacred place of true worship, faith grows unshakable, and from faith comes courage, the courage to chase the dreams I place within you. Yes, hardships will come, but you will endure because your heart is anchored in me. My presence transforms the air around you, your home, your work, your relationships. When you worship me in spirit and truth, you invite heaven into your everyday life. Prepare yourself. New doors are about to open. Some paths may feel unfamiliar, but do not fear the unknown. I have already walked ahead of you. Whether I lead you into a new venture, a different place, or a calling you never imagined, my hand will steady your every step. Stay attentive, stay courageous, and let your spirit overflow with anticipation for what's coming. Even in adversity, keep your eyes open. Blessings often bloom where you least expect. And remember this, my child, you were never meant to walk alone. Surround yourself with those who lift you higher in faith. Share your burdens, pray together, celebrate small victories. In unity, my presence multiplies. Isolation breeds lies, connection breaks them. Yet through all relationships, keep me first. I'm not asking for selfish devotion, but for alignment, because only in me will you find fulfillment every other thing fails to give. Everything else fades, but my love remains forever. If this word touched something deep in you, type 5252 and let heaven see your heart still beats in trust. My precious child, when I am placed at the very center of your being, every thread of your life begins to weave in divine harmony. Your relationships will bloom with grace. Your efforts will bear fruit and peace. The kind this world cannot comprehend will guard your heart. If something begins to take my place, be it wealth, ambition, or even love itself, pause and realign. Those things are gifts, not gods. I alone am your source, your eternal well that never runs dry. Remember also the authority I have entrusted to you. You are not helpless, tossed by circumstance. You are my chosen warrior, empowered by my spirit to trample fear, silence darkness, and speak light into chaos. Use that authority in prayer. Declare my promises over your life. Intercede for those bound by pain. As you speak with faith, you'll watch strongholds collapse, hearts awaken, and miracles take shape before your eyes. Do you feel it, my child? The stirring within you, that boldness rising like holy fire. Fear once chained you, but now it bows before the courage I place in your spirit. Let this divine flame burn away every doubt and every whisper of unworthiness. You are not fragile. You are a radiant warrior of love, a bearer of truth, a flame in a dark world. And you do not carry this alone. Across the earth, countless hearts beat with the same fire, all under my banner, all part of your heavenly family. I long for you to live in unbroken joy. True joy is not born of comfort. It blooms from my presence, thriving even through storms. When sorrow tries to return, turn your gaze toward me. Sing, pray, remember my goodness, and joy will flood back like morning light. Now look back, my beloved. See how far we've walked together. The storms you've weathered, the strength you've gained, the wisdom you've gathered. Every victory has shaped you into who you are becoming. My living testimony. If this message reawaken your fire within, type 9898 and let heaven witness your renewed courage. My beloved child, that same power that once carried you through the storms will carry you again, not merely to survive, but to rise in triumph. Every test will become a testimony of my faithfulness. So press forward, keeping your eyes locked on my promises. Let no shadow of doubt or voice of negativity steal your focus. When your strength wanes, remember, my power is perfected in your weakness. Lean into me. You don't have to fight alone. If hidden struggles or old habits weigh you down, bring them to my feet. My grace is strong enough to break every chain. It may unfold in steps, but each step brings you closer to freedom. Stay in my word. Let it renew your mind and reshape your desires. Surround yourself with hearts that uplift and keep you anchored in truth. My spirit within you longs for holiness, not as a burden, but as freedom. You are no longer a captive to the past. You are my child, a rightful heir to heavenly glory. Now, let hope awaken again. Dream with me. Dream of compassion, creativity, and righteousness flowing through your life. As you offer your gifts, your time, and your heart, I will multiply them beyond measure, not just for your blessing, but for the healing of many. If this word rekindled your hope today, type 4441 and walk boldly into the dreams I place within you.